All right, here we go. 1998 Dodge Dakota Sport. Got mice getting into the cabin, and then we had a nest of wasps underneath the cowling here because the cowling vent holes are huge. An elephant can walk through them. Way to go, Dodge. If you look back up in here, my research indicates right there, no cabin filter. Got a big old hole for mice to get through. How are they getting in? They are getting in through here. Underneath here, if you look in the side here, they are getting in through there. See that big ass hole down here? Let me see if I can get this angle right. The light on it. Right there below that nut bolt combination. See that? The big weep hole. You know, come on, Dodge. Really? All you needed to do was put a finer mesh screen on your cowling under the wipers. You wouldn't have to have a hole, a drain hole the size of an elephant for rats and mice to crawl through to get up into your cabin. Because you guys are too cheap to put a cabin filter with a screen on it. I mean, come on, my word. So this is what we're dealing with. Trying to get this resolved, and it's like, got to tear this thing apart. Look at this. Disgusting. Look at that. So, you know, they get in here and they nest. So what I'm going to have to do is take all this out. I got to get into the evaporator. Get all the poo in there. And I got to get into it and clean it all out. Enjoy. All because some company wants to save $3 when they're building a vehicle and not put a cabin air filter in it. I mean, really? Such a disappointment anymore. These bean counters and these corporations, I tell you. Got no brains. Well, anyway, this is my entertainment for Sunday night. So it started with doing calipers and it ran into this. So you can see here up top where when we turn on the AC, all the debris starts blowing out inside the vehicle, right? Because there's no filter on the cabin, as far as I can tell in my research. So we're going to pull the glove box and see if we can get in further into the system and clean it up. All right. Oh, by the way, these are some of the most uncomfortable chairs God ever put on planet Earth. I remember reading about this. I go, years ago, how could anyone complain about chairs in a vehicle? These are the worst. These chairs are garbage. So what these do is they're in a V, right? They push your ribs in on your chest, and they deform your back when you're driving. Most uncomfortable thing you could ever sit in is one of these seats. Garbage. So if anybody out there knows what the solution was or is, what seats will fit a 1998 Dodge Dakota Sport that aren't V-shaped garbage that kill your back, please let me know. I'll change them out. I'll go to the boneyard and buy something else. But yeah, I'd rather have a bench seat in here than this crap. Otherwise, pretty good little truck. I mean, it holds up. I just wish they'd put, 10 more cents into it when they built it and, made it a little better, like cabin air filter, better seats. The electronics and all that fancy stuff I really don't care about. This is my farm truck, so basically we use it if we need it for picking up supplies and what have you. But so what we're going to do, I'm going to take the cowling here, and you can see the holes here, fairly large. So on top of the cowling, I'm going to seal that with gutter guard. Take some stainless steel gutter guard over the top, right? And I'm just going to silicone it to the top and spray paint it black and call it good. And that'll keep the leaves from getting down in here. And then I've got to find a way to get on that intake, because if I can get up in this intake, up inside there, let me see if I can get this angle right. if I can get on that intake. See it way up there, Hyde? See it? There's the bottom of it. If I can cover that, just keep the rodents out of the cab, I'll be happy. See it there? Right there. So that's going to be project number 1. Man, I wish there was easier access to that thing. Now, let's get the small vacuum hose so we can drop it down in that intake and suck out. I'm sure there's a rat's nest on top of the coil. See if we can get in there and see what we can suck out. All right, hopefully this helps somebody out, and enjoy. Let me know if you got an alternative for a seat on these things that isn't a backbreaker. Over and out.